I hope you all are doing really well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayguen Sahin, if you don't know me. It is so wonderful to have you here. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and I hope you like my content. I talk about many things, and it's all about helping you to be the best version of yourself. This includes mental health and physical health, combining the two, really helping you to increase your self-value, your self, which comes with self-love and self-empowerment, right? Because first we need to understand our self-value, and then it leads to self-love, and that leads to self-empowerment. And together with knowledge that I'm sharing with you here on this channel, knowledge is power, self-empowerment, self-value, self-love. What do you need more in life, right, to be the best version of yourself? And that way I help you and guide you to be in that direction, to be the best version of yourself, to be really empowered, strong, and successful in life. Okay, I have done this for so many people. Now I'm doing this here on my channel, and I can also do personal consultations, etc. And all of the information you can find down below with all of my products, all of my services. I'm here for you to guide you. Okay, so every Sunday we are doing this weekly affirmations and messages for the upcoming week, helping you to be stronger than ever. Okay, and really, in my opinion, as a scientist, these things are very, and I will prove you in a second how extremely accurate everything that comes out of my mouth is. And so I have a really strong record, and for 3 years now on this channel, but I have a history of 20 years before that. Everything that comes out of my mouth is actually accurate or turns to be true. And so, and I like, because as a scientist and also as a Scorpio, 5x Scorpio in my 8th house stellium, I actually, and also as a power empath, I can sense things, I can feel things, I see the future, and also I like to challenge knowledge, challenge the understanding of things, and really just critically thinking. And that's what I encourage people here on my channel, to think critically and analyze everything, like Einstein would say, right? And really question everything. I'm paraphrasing, but this is one of his quotes, to question everything. And that's exactly what I'm doing, and helping you to do the same. Because what at this time in this day and age, what we don't know to be as a scientific fact, it doesn't mean it's actually not science. And so just because we couldn't at this time explain things scientifically, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And so, and what I'm doing here is, at every single week, and now it goes down to every single day, or every few days, every couple of days, everything that I'm saying not only is happening in my life, but also for people around me, and for people like watching you, or people who are a subscriber on my channel, and they keep writing me, this is happening, I can't believe it. And so that's why, as always, I am 100% confident of every single thing that comes out of my mouth. And that's why, and everybody who knows me is like, I'm out of the box nerd. And so you can see all of my products here. If you're like me, an out of the box person, an out of the box nerd, definitely check all of my products down. You will see all of my products down there. And so it is absolutely important to understand, in my opinion, what the nature says to us as a basic of me being a biologist, beside being a cancer specialist and all that, or cancer scientist, it's really basic nature, biology, nature, and everything that we need to understand about nature. And we follow nature. I keep saying it, follow nature. And if we follow nature, we will understand, and we can really be in the flow of nature, and we can understand our personal experiences in this life much better, and we can actually really be more healthier. But the reason why we are so sick in this day and age, and the society, mentally sick and physically sick, is because we have purposefully been lost following nature, right? Because we have consistently, decades, hundreds and thousands of years, consistently being separated from nature because of monetary gains. And we are increasingly, exponentially increasing this for other people's gain, like social media companies, right? It is absolutely important for them to separate us as much as possible. Not only for that, like for every really company who wants to make money off of people, they'll do that, right? The more we separate people from nature, the more we separate people from knowledge, right? Because people who need followers, or who need like cults, for example, religious cults, or political followers, right? Like, or gurus, whatever, they need dumb people. Also, like this money-making companies, they need to make you dumb so that you don't know what you're doing. You follow them, because that's why in my channel, in the people who follow me understand that, and that's why they're following me, because I like to create people and develop more people like me, like us, who really question things and do not follow the mainstream. And the more we are not following the mainstream, we can be labeled as black sheeps, but who cares, right? And I am here to help you to be on this whatever, who cares type of mode, and not let this affect you. I've been through this, so I know how to deal with this now, because I've been dealing this with my entire life, basically, to really challenge things and not follow the mainstream that everybody is following. And if you do that, people will attack you from left and right. But it is important to stay true to yourself, right? And that's one of my mugs in the description as on my shop. Stay always true to yourself. And for the last 3 years, I haven't given up. I have been told, like, you're a scientist, what are you talking, like, why are you doing all of this and energies and all that stuff? Because I knew that was true. I knew it was true, and I knew that it was helping people. And I knew that it will help, that is actually helping people to become more empowered. How many people actually's life I've changed just with this channel, just with these videos. I don't want to say just, because it's like a really big effort, right, to do all of this. But what I'm saying is, later on, every single person who said, what's this, comes back to me now and says, Ayguen, I'm experiencing this is just crazy, it's exactly what it is. And yeah, because I know what I'm talking about, and I know what I'm doing, and I know it is helping you, and I know it is empowering you. That's why I keep doing this for you, and it is also great for me to be your guide. Okay, always learn more, never follow the mainstream. Knowledge is power. I'm here to give you as much as information as possible. Think critically. Don't even follow me. Also criticize. I mean, also question me. Question like what I'm saying. Is it true? Do your own research, right? I'm encouraging people doing their own research and not believe everything what they're hearing and what they're saying. There's so many technologies now out there with AI, with Photoshop, and these and that. I mean, come on, right? And watch all of my artificial intelligence videos I have on my channel. So it's crazy, crazy stuff. So with that being said, the reason why I'm so excited about this week is this upcoming is just that's it. We have arrived. Man, we have arrived. We have officially now completed the 1.5 years, 18 months of the North Node in Taurus and the South Node in Scorpio, which kicked my behind so bad because as a Scorpio, as a 5-planet Scorpio in the 8th house, and in Aries ascendant, which I'm coming to in a second, because it's a South Node, I had to really get rid of what I know to be me for my entire life. So everything I needed to get rid of, I had to get rid of, and it wasn't easy because Scorpio and Taurus, we are fixed signs, so we don't want to let go of things that, you know, that stuck with us with our entire lives, or like habits, you know, but the life challenges you, and if you don't do it yourself, life will bring you events, people, etc. that help you to really separate you from things, from habits, etc. that actually blocks your path forward. And so because North Node was in Taurus, we dealt a lot with economy, right? With the Uranus is still in Taurus. So, but also we learned, and actually I will tell you 100% that it's people tell me what they experience without even watching my videos, and that's exactly what it is. And that is with the North Node in Taurus, we learned, and tell me if you write in the comments if you also feeling that shift, and I can tell 100%, and that's why I've also created my inner royalty journals, that is journaling for you to be empowered together with my nice bookmarks, right? To feel your inner beauty, feel your inner value, your self-value. You can get these on Amazon, and you can get my bookmarks and also my jewelry that is called Elegant Line. It's just timeless elegance, and it's all about to increase your inner value, your self-value. You feel beautiful, you feel powerful, and that's exactly Taurus, right? Taurus is ruled by Venus, so we all had to go in that direction, and that is the time when we had to get rid of the Scorpio part, which was holding on to things that no longer serves us, and transform oh my god, and transform our inner self. So I would just, before I move into what this week brings for us, which is unbelievable, is that yesterday I talked with somebody who I haven't talked for some time, and she is very busy and she cannot follow my videos, but just from time to time, not all the time, but from time to time she's watching my videos, but she hasn't watched my videos lately at all. And also she said to me that, you know, what she was experiencing, especially lately for the last 1 month, and I will come to that, and what mindset shift she suddenly had, like a click. And I couldn't believe. So she first talked to me about what she, for the last 1 month, what she emotionally was experiencing. And I said, listen to me, watch my Sunday live. I will talk about this, exactly this. And I will talk this about in a second. Exactly this. That's 100% what is going to happen for the next 1.5 years, starting from Monday. I said, I will exactly talk about this, and that she is experiencing this 1 month before, it's not a surprise, like me also. As I keep saying in my videos, when there are energies coming up, I experience this 1 week in advance. But if there are huge changes, like 1.5 years period of changes, I experience this several, like couple of months max, but 1 month, 2 months in that time frame before. And I already myself started to experience that, and she experienced that too, which is so unbelievable. And I was like, it was 100%. Then she continued with what then the last, you know, period of her life, she experienced this sudden click, and how she increased. She suddenly felt like, wait a minute, I'm worth this, I'm worth that. Why I'm stuck on this? No, I can afford to be, you know, buying this, or be, you know, I'm worth it. She literally said that, like she suddenly clicked and like, wait a minute, I'm worth all of these good things in life. Why I'm just keeping myself low? I was like, what? This is exactly, I just said it, right? This is exactly the Taurus and Scorpio North Node, South Node. I just said it. And for me, it's the same thing, right? Because I realized this self-value, importance of self-value, I created these journals to feel your inner royalty, to feel your inner beauty, etc., right? And all of my jewelry that I created 6 months ago. And so, like 100% Taurus and Scorpio axis, she experienced it like boom. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. People experiencing this. And what I'm saying to you and why I'm doing this is now people are paying attention. That's what I'm trying to create for you, to help you to, as I keep saying, pay attention to nature, pay attention to the signs around you, pay attention to what's going on around you. That's what I am trying to help you with, to really like, wait a minute, that's happening, that's going on, right? And that's what she did, and wasn't even aware of it. So the universe or whoever or whatever you believe in, just literally it came to her. It came to her, and she was like, I was walking on the street going to my work, and suddenly she literally said, like, suddenly she was like this, you know, she said something clicked at that moment. Why she was walking and doing the routine. Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. So I'm so happy that more and more people experiencing like this, and they're telling me, yes, and you know, this and this experience, and this is exactly exactly what I am talking about, the energies. That is 100% Taurus and North Node and Scorpio, South Node. And because we are wrapping it up, or we have wrapped it up, it is now more and more people experience this. Wait a minute, I'm worth it. I'm worth this. Why am I, stuck in things that it doesn't serve me anymore? Right? And so that's why it's important that you follow me, of course, but also follow the signs and follow nature, so that you can really, it helps you to be empowered. And once I said to her, listen, this is exactly what you're supposed to experience, I'm so glad you did, she was like, okay. So now because she was like unsure, like, is this the right thing I'm feeling? Is this the right thing I'm experiencing? And I said it is 100% the energies that you're supposed to experience in all of us. And then she was like, boom. And she was really like, yes, that's it. I'm worth this. This is my self-worth. This is my self-value. I don't need this other crap. I'm worth so much more, all the beauty in life. Yes, Taurus and North Node, that's what it is. So let me know in the comments if you're experiencing or have experienced or really have this mindset change. Let me know. I'm so curious to hear about that, because I know everybody or many people who follow me experienced that. Okay, so now what's happening is on Monday, right now, that's it. On Monday, now we entering into a brand new 1.5 years cycle of North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra, which I talked about for so long. People who follow me know that I've been talking about this for so long. And if you just have seen the videos that I posted for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, the last ones that I haven't published before. So that's finalization of the entire series of the North Node in Libra and in Aries, and South Node in Libra for all signs. So watch those videos. And what is interesting is that last night when I was trying to finish the videos, the series, I was like, what is happening? Listen to me. Listen to me. Last week, if you've watched my last week, and I posted the short versions this week, if you watched my what's coming up this summer video, like for all signs, if you watched that, if you have seen my North Node and South Node videos for Aries and Libra, which when you look into the video, I filmed it, I think in the winter or so, like several months. I have still like a sweater, and while I was doing the video, I was like, oh my god, I couldn't even watch the video. It was like, oh, with all the like pullover and stuff. So it's just like in the winter time. So I did it way before. Listen to me, I did it way before those videos. And then when I did the Sagittarius, I was like, what? What I said in the Sagittarius video is exactly what I said last week in the video for the summer. What? So I literally wrote here like, wow, like I have to say this, wow. Then continued Aquarius. Aquarius? Oh my god. Like last week when I said all of these things for Aquarius, the 100%, the answer, the entire thing plus the answer was literally in the Aquarius video that I filmed in the winter. I cannot make this stuff up. If you still don't believe me, I don't know what else to do. It's crazy. And the reason why this, I wanted to just out of the blue doing the summer videos, listen, even the answer were in those 1.5 years period time. This is, I mean, if you still think this is not science, I don't care what it is, because it is the fact. If you need more scientific evidence in science, you do experiment. I am doing this on my channel 3 years every week. If you still, this is like statistically beyond significant. So maybe I should write a paper about this. So what is happening on Monday, so crazy stuff this week. So we finally, starting with the North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra, this axis of cardinal signs, right? The cardinal signs axis, finally, like this, boom. And what is happening is that this starts on Monday with a 1.5 year cycle. And what's happening is, this is cardinal signs, the cardinal cross. This is Capricorn, this is Cancer. What is happening is also on Monday, also together, also Monday, we have a new moon in Cancer, also a cardinal sign, which is totally the opposite on Capricorn, which Pluto is currently right there, which kicks my behind, like what? Because Pluto was here for the last 20 years. And watch my Pluto videos. For Pluto in Aquarius, it now shifted back to, it was here and then shifted back to, for the last 6 months until January, we're back to once in our lifetime, back to Capricorn to finish our lessons. This Capricorn, Pluto and Capricorn for the last 20 years kicked my behind. Like power plays, power struggles with all the bosses and authority figures, whatnot. And it was finally relieved from March to May. And in June went back to Capricorn until January. We'll be there. And it's like, everything started back again. But the way I deal with it has now changed. And so no one has now the authority and power over me because I kick their butt. So that's exactly the transformation of Pluto. So anyway, so on Monday, we will now shift from Taurus to, like in these axes, we now shift to this axis, North Node in Aries, where everybody has to go, collective, like all of us, and the South Node in Libra, where all of us need to release. And I will tell about this, what that means in a second. But it's opposite, because on Monday, the new moon in Cancer, which is a very emotional sign, plus it's in the bottom of the chart. So this means like our home, our base, our family, our mother figure. This represents the mother, this represents the father, or father figure or mother figures, okay? So our home, our family, our mother figures, these are our inner peace. This is all our inner home. This is all here, Cancer. The other opposite is our career, where we stand in the world, the authority figures, father figures, etc. It's all where we stand in the world. What is our status in the world? It's all here, the Capricorn. So it makes a square, okay? And that can be a little bit tense. But what is here is interesting is that because this is emotional, Cancer is a very emotional sign. in my opinion, is the most emotional. I mean, Scorpio is very deep, but Scorpio is a transformative, powerful sign. But Cancer is much, 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 much more gentle. I mean, you have to be really tiptoe. I mean, they are strong people too, but you have to really tiptoe sometimes with Cancer, and they're very, very soft inside. So you are we have an emotional reset finally, and it makes a lot of sense because we have just completed a 1.5 year cycle. So now we are like the universe, like, okay, just, you know, find yourself first, ground yourself, inner self first, then you can go up in the next step for 1.5 years, which makes absolutely sense. So as I said, if we follow nature, and nature does it for us, we don't even need gurus and stuff like that, because the nature is exactly what it does for us, okay? But we have to work with nature together. And so, but then it opposites our status, or where we stand in the world. This means that we have to really get rid of the emotional stuff, the crap that doesn't serve us anymore, to really, so that the old can be like because Pluto was over there for the last 20 years, right? So still maybe that kicks up or fires up for the last once in a lifetime, for the next 6 months, what we need to get rid of, which does not serve our emotional well-being, because this is the new moon. New moon brings new things. So in order for us to feel inside new and emotionally happy and emotional reset, whatever stuck up there for the last 20 years, get rid of, so that the new things, our emotions can be fulfilled, okay? So now let's shift to the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra. Watch my videos. I'm not going to repeat here what that means, because I put the links below. I have literally a video about what that means and what it also means globally, because Aries is Mars, Libra is Venus. Libra, Mars, Venus, Mars, Venus. Mars is war, Venus is peace. You think that way too. So globally, just a quick overview, you can watch all the videos. For me, it means war and peace, war, peace, diplomacy, and also war. So those things are absolute. Now what we just said, right, in the news, NATO and Sweden, now Turkey approved, Sweden expanding into NATO, whatever. So, and so many things going on, right? Like also with NATO stuff and all the war. So there will be a lot of war diplomacy, back and forth thing. And so what that means is North Node, where we have to all go, and South Node, where we have to all let go. So Aries is the first sign, meaning me, that's me, okay? But Libra is the opposite sign, the seventh house, means us, you and I, and can be anybody, you and I, right? Our one-on-one relationships with anyone, just one-on-one. So this means we have to let go and think more about us within relationships. When we say, did we give ourselves too much to others? Like that we forgot about ourselves, right? When I said that yesterday to the person I talked with, and she was like, yes, exactly, I gave too much. Exactly. And that's when now the North Node in Aries and Libra shift will bring us. We have to think for the next 1.5 years, did I give too much in my relationships that I forgot about myself? where am I in this, right? And so, for example, if it's a love relationship, then you say, wow, did I give my partner so much that I forgot about what I want, what my dreams are, what my wishes are? Yes, you can be in a combination, but just like the balance, right? Not only I give to you, right? It's like Libra, get rid of it. It's more about what do I need, where I stand in this relationship. If it's a mother-child relationship, it's a father-child relationship, if you give too much that you totally forgot about yourself, right? So and I think for my mother and father, they are both Aries, and I'm an Aries rising. So I know that my mom and my dad, they're just like giving. They're the most giving people on earth. I mean, if you think that I'm giving, they're like 100 times more than I am. Like, and so finally, it's for them also a lesson to learn that, wait a minute, I gave too much. Okay, so I gave too much, and so that finally I look for myself. Okay, that I look after myself. If it's a work relationship, for example, if it's a work relationship for your bosses or your colleagues, like, if you are always like the person who does all the work and everybody else gets the credit, and like, no. And now you say, wait a minute, why am I not getting a credit? Where am I stand in this company? Where am I standing in this project? Whatever. Okay, so something like that. But you have to be very cautious, because the force goes in that direction. But if you have been the entire time, and also recently, just really become so selfish, because Aries can be selfish, if you really think sometimes that wait a minute, I've become so selfish that I totally, just don't give a crap about others. That's also not it. That's not what this is also all about. It's a balance. You have to, this is a correction. Think about that. It's a correction that's initiated by nature. It's a correction that you need to go through so that you can correct your habits, your mindset, etc. in your life. Okay, so that's that. Again, watch all my videos for all signs, what that means for you. And I have also extended on that, extended videos on my online store. All the links are below. You can definitely check, 100% check that. 1.5 years long, you can watch these videos. You should watch these videos, okay? And plus, I saw also, remembered also yesterday when I did the last videos, really those have answers. I mean, I was shocked yesterday too, because the answers, and also they were connected with the summer videos too from last week. Like, I literally said, if you don't know the answer is right here in the extended particularly. So the answers, what you are looking for, are in those videos, and I can guarantee you that. Okay, so the third thing is happening this week on the 20th, on Thursday. On the 20th, there's an opposition. Again, another opposition. Oppositions are not really so happy to. That can be stressful, and that's the opposition between Mars. Mars is currently in Virgo. Where is Virgo? Virgo is right here, and Mars opposing Saturn, which is in Pisces. Okay, and those are in 6 degree and 20 minutes. 6 degrees and 20 minutes. If you have in your chart, in this chart, in your birth chart, your own personal chart, a planet that has 6 degrees, look at where the planet is. And that is in which house. And that will show you what this opposition will mean for you specifically. If you don't know it, I can look for you for that. And you can book that on my online store, but you will check where the 6-degree planet, any planet, is in, and that will directly affect that on Thursday, that Mars and Saturn opposition. So what does that mean? So it means there's so many things. So Mars, what does Mars do? Mars wants to go, but Saturn is like, have you checked this? Have you checked that? Have you did this? Have you did your homework? And have you checked the background? Did you brush your teeth? Did you brush your hair? It's like this type of as I keep saying in Heidi, there was this Fräulein Rottenmeier. This is exactly what Saturn is, like this tough teacher. And so it wants to, you want to move forward, but there's always like this check to slow down and to do things more in quality, not the quantity. If you have multiple things that's going on, which I have like gazillion things going on, this and Saturn, this opposition will force you to really prioritize and really see what's long term, because Saturn is long term, Mars is not long term. What is long term? Give you more quality result, better result, and you have more clarity. And if you had rose-colored glasses on, it's finally coming off, and then you see everything clear, and you see everything, you know, like what is. And if you kind of like brushed yourself and say to believe in things that wasn't really really true, and you believed in that because you had rose-colored glasses on, those things can come now off with Thursday's opposition Mars and Saturn. And it's not the time to waste your time. It's now really like, no, just not go, but just like slow down. What's my priority? Where do I need to focus on? What's the quality? What bring me long-term results than just the short term? Okay, so and that's a reality check too, like where you spread yourself too thin, and what is you need to really just like ground. Okay, that's very, very important. So I think I said all, which I can't believe I did. It's just so, I thought it was just so longer. So I will do quickly. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm just like just wobbling so much because I have like, my foot was falling asleep. So what I want to do is now I want to, yes, share with you our affirmations for the week. And then I will, I quickly looked into the cards, but the cards were just a little bit, I will just share with you in a second. But then, yeah, let's just first talk about the affirmation for the week. The affirmation for the week is number 56, and those are my affirmations. You can get my affirmation cards, 78 cards, a deck in German, Turkish, and English on my online store. The links are down below. Also here, if you see so many links, there's only one link that has everything together, and that's Linktree Dr. Ayguen Sahin, and yeah, definitely you can check it there. You can see all the links, my services, my products, my jewelry, my cards, everything is there. Okay, so just go to linktree.com/Dr. Ayguen Sahin and you see everything. So, and yeah, the number 56 is our affirmation for this week, and this is, guess what? This never came out. This never came out. I am infinite. I am infinite. And I mean, and the reason why I'm so laughing is when I looked into the card for this week, it's exactly what it is. So it's a brand new cycle with the North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra. And by the way, I just forgot. So because North Node in Aries, North Node in Taurus and South Node in Scorpio are now going away, shifting, the monetary restrictions can also now be released. Because those are like points that really nature wants us to work on. So now it's released. Now the money can come flow better, which oh my god, now I understand what those cards mean. Oh my god. Because at the end of the week, there is a card that came out over and over again. It's monetary, and I just realized like what this is the combination of that. Oh my god. See, one more time, like if you watch me every week something like this happens. So my goodness. So now monetary stream incomes can now come much easier, and also the relationships, right, can be now become easier. And yes, I just realized that I have to talk very quickly about the Leo, the Venus going retrograde in Leo. Let me just say this in a second, but first let's do our gratitude affirmation for the week, and that is also 100% fitting. Number 22, these are also my gratitude affirmations. I am grateful for the lessons I learned from challenging experiencing. How more can this fit? Like, I don't know what else could fit so well. I am grateful for the lessons I learned from challenging experiences. Like, this is crazy. Wow. So repeat these affirmations. Also check out and get your journals. These can be these are available in soft cover, but also hardcover, in paperback, but also on hardcover. I love both. Both came out so unbelievably high quality. It's just mind-blowing. Definitely get that and write the affirmations inside. And also my recommendation is, I think I will start on Monday, starting with my journey of North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra, journaling, because journaling, oh my god, well, it's mind-blowing how this works. It's just mind-blowing. That's why I did this for you. So now I want to quickly talk about in our cards very quickly. Our cards literally says we are now letting go, we are moving forward, finally what we are looking for is arriving, and finally we are just going off the chart. This is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday time frame where we're going literally brand new, zero, off the chart, like boom, brand new beginning. The Fool, we are going forward, zero card, the very first card ever. That's 100% fitting. Then we are literally on Wednesday, Thursday time frame, we are literally letting go. This is exactly I just said. Thursday on the 20th, the opposition Mars and Saturn, we are finally letting go what does not serve us. We are not once and for, we are just moving on. And we do, because of Saturn, we do have the power, the strength, the power to do so, to be able to move on and to move forward for the dreams that we are so looking forward to. And then at the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we do have success in our lives. We have achieved what we have been looking for on Monday, and really Monday, Tuesday, we are really like achieved, successfully completing our week, and also with money. And I just said the money will come easier now because North Node get off of Taurus, and so money will come slowly in. There could be also somebody will help us with money, charity, donations, etc. And finally we are moving forward. Finally we will have balance, and finally we have justice. And we literally feel in our Venus energy, we are in the Empress, we are now can give birth to so many things. And literally the Knight of Cups, the knight in shining armor, the prince on the white horse, is one more time this week with us. So what a week. I can't make this up. But just very quickly before I close, I have only a few minutes. I went on time. Yoo-hoo. So for Venus retrograde, it goes until September. So this summer, remember this summer I talked about, for all signs it's all about love, right? And so it goes all the way until September, I believe September 3rd. And then Venus goes retrograde in Leo. So Leo is a very passionate sign. It could be very, like, as you saw it last week in the cards, right? It was just for everybody, it was a lot of like love. Love can come back. When Venus goes retrograde this summer, a lover can come back, and or a relationship can be renewed, okay? But what you need to do is when Venus goes retrograde, it is very important. I had this literally I will share with you the story, and I keep sharing that story because it's so unbelievably 100%. So when Venus goes retrograde this summer until September, don't do any cosmetic surgeries. That would not go well, like, trust me. Like cosmetic surgeries, it's not because I've done any cosmetic surgeries, but it's because Venus, cosmetics and all that is ruled by Venus, right? And when Venus goes retrograde, your cosmetic stuff, if for example, if you dye your hair or have a haircut, or I don't know, if you make a tattoo or stuff like that, I don't know, or if you just like do like, I don't know, Botox or plastic surgeries, whatever, if you do anything like this, it would not have good results, okay? And so the other thing is, don't in my opinion, and I will show you in a second, don't get married or don't get in like don't commit, right? Just wait, just wait until Venus goes direct again. So, and I share you this story, and I never forget that. And that was even before I even knew many things about this. So I don't know how many years ago was that. God, I don't know, maybe 7 years or something. No, I still had Facebook at that time. It was before, let's say, I don't know, I closed my Facebook on 2019. That was before, I would say 2017 or something. Yeah, 5 years ago, okay? Approximately 5 years ago. So suddenly I said to one of my friends, like, and I had my cards in my hands. And I suddenly said, which is usually what comes to me, is like, oh, let me look into your cards. And that person was like, okay, whatever kind of thing. I was like, I was just suddenly had this thing. And I looked into his cards, and I knew that he was looking for a girlfriend or whatever, or a partner. So then I said to him, so I looked at him for the year, the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and the last quarter of the year, which usually when I look for others, that's extremely, I mean, it's not usually, it's always 100% accurate, because I've done that before. It became 100% accurate even before that happened, okay? I mean, way before. So then on the third quarter, I said to him, listen, I think you're gonna get married. And he was like, what? Really? Like, he was so excited. And I was like, yeah, you will get married. And then and because also I could see in his eyes, like, he was like, oh my God, like, he was so excited. Really, really? I get married? Oh, wow. And then I said, yeah, it could also be that you will get a position in a very big company or a very big institution. So, but he's still focused on the, oh, I get married kind of thing, okay? So, but both, I said, could happen. It could happen both, either or both. Then months later, so that was in the second quarter. In literally the third quarter, which I had predicted that will happen, I saw on Facebook that all of these pictures that he got engaged, and all these family pictures, and he was like, the love of my life, and wow, and all this, like, pictures, like, he was overjoyed. You can see, like, literally, and he was overjoyed. And I, at that moment, when I saw that, I was like, ooh, because I knew that was when Venus was retrograding. And I, inside of myself, I never said it to him ever, and I never would do that. I said to myself, that's Venus retrograde, and you got engaged. Ooh, it's just, and he's just like this, the love of my life, and whoa. I was like, oh. Inside of me, I knew that was not the right time. I knew it. I knew it. I was like, guess what happened? Literally a few months later, which usually what's the time frame when Venus was going direct again, they broke off. And not only they broke off, he literally deleted all of the pictures of them or her or them together. All of them. I don't know, but if a guy deletes pictures of a woman, then it's really done, right? So, wow, that was like, I couldn't believe. I was like, and this was again 5 years ago, where I just started to kind of like, wait a minute, this all is now really like what I'm thinking is all happening. So then, if that wasn't enough, he moved across the country and got a position in a big university. And I was like, what? Even that was accurate. Like, not only that I predicted both of these things, not only I said, ugh, Venus retrograde, that happened. It's just all three things that I predicted happened. That not only with the cards, but also with Venus retrograde. So that's why, because this summer is all about love, be very cautious. And I mean, just, don't dive deep into and just like immediately, go to Vegas and get married. Just like wait until Venus goes direct, and then you can, do the plans for surgeries, for Venusian things like beauty checks or checkups, whatever, and also relationships. That's when Venus would go direct. That's my suggestion. It's up to you. I'm just here to guide you. So with that being said, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments, what did you get out of all of this? I am so looking forward to hear from you. I cannot wait to hear from you. Check all of my products. Check the North Node, South Node videos. Let me know what is your experience. I'm so curious about this. And people keep writing me now more and more like, hey, I experienced this. Hey, I experienced this. Oh, I looked this. And these signs. It's like so exciting. I'm so happy that it's working for you. And so, yes, I'm sending you so much love. Happy brand new season. Happy new week. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I'm sending you so much love. Bye.